Hey, Dewayne, Joe Icono with GoBlackKnights.com. Good evening. How was practice today?
Yes, sir. Good evening. Practiced pretty well today. The rain kind of scared us a little bit at the beginning. We had to practice inside, but I think we got some good work. We improved. We're getting better.
And, you've been now playing under three different offenses at Army, really. Three different offensive coordinators, Coach Worley coming in. I know you guys had the chance to do a lot of install in the spring, and you had a really good spring game. A lot of good reports came out of that. How is adapting to the new offense going for you? I know it's kind of a little bit of a throwback or hybrid of the last two offenses, so it's not something entirely new. But just explain what that process has been like for you and the other quarterbacks.
Yes, sir. For me and our quarterback room, it's been pretty smooth. We've had Coach Worley this entire time since I got into the program, so he's broken it down. He's taught us a lot of things about defenses and how our offensive scheme is supposed to work. And Coach Worley has made it very easy and still makes it easy to this day, sir.
And last question for you. The quarterback room. There's been some changes there. A couple of guys left the program. A couple new guys. A couple position changes as well. Of course, you and Bryson Daly are returning with that group. Talk a little bit about the chemistry in the quarterback room, what it's been like with some of the young talent, and kind of how you see your role in that room as one of the more experienced quarterbacks.
Yes, sir. It's been great. Me, Bryson, Kel Helms, Mitch Bolden, and then our two freshmen coming in. We're very confident in our ability to play quarterback, all of us. And we help each other play and learn the schemes. We've been focusing on defenses and defensive structures going into this season. And I feel like everybody's doing their role on helping each other learn those defenses and be efficient.
Thanks, Dwayne.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Dwayne, hi. Ken Kreitzer with Cam Vets Media. Good to see you tonight.
Yes, sir. Good to see you.
Hey, last year you had got in a couple of games. You were in at Syracuse, you got in at LSU as well as Delaware State. What were those experiences playing on a big stage like for you?
Yes, sir. So I didn't play in Delaware State, sir, but in the Syracuse game, I did. It did feel good to make that dream come true for the younger Dewayne Coleman. It was great to get on that field with my teammates, all the hard work I put in and we've put in through prep school and all of our time here at West Point. If it was a dream come true, sir.
That's great. Now, as Joe was asking you about, you have the offense shifting again this year, back a little bit to more of the run type offense that was prevalent when you got here. How is that for you? How do you feel about the way the offense is set up this year?
Yes, sir. We have a lot of weapons on offense, from the O-line to the receivers to the slots to the B-backs to our quarterbacks. We have a lot of weapons everywhere, and we all trust in Coach Worley and our other offensive coaches to put us in the best positions to make the most explosive plays and win games.
Yeah, I noted in your bio that in high school you were National Honor Society, which is a wonderful recognition. How have you approached your academic side at West Point?
Yes, sir. I've really leaned on my support system down in the Corps Cadets. I have a lot of great teammates down there in the Corps that help me when I'm struggling in different subjects. And there's a big group of people that helps people learn. And then there's a lot of study sessions that allow for the people that may be a little bit more advanced academically to help me and help my teammates around me.
That's great. Final question, just going into your third year, you've played well in the spring games. How do you feel like the game is slowing down a little bit for you, or is the college game just always a challenge?
Yes, sir. The college game is always a challenge. Coach Monken always says it. It's hard enough to win a football game, so don't help the other team. And I really believe that. So I go in every day trying to do my job, and I trust in my other 10 teammates to do their job, and I feel like we'll come out victorious.
Very good. Thanks, Dwayne. Good to see you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Hi, Dwayne. Ken McMillan with the Times Herald Record.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Dwayne, you just kind of referenced earlier about the younger Dwayne Coleman. Have we suddenly grown up? Are we older Dwayne now?
Yes, sir. 20-year-old Dewayne, striving as a cadet, a Cal, excited for this new season and this new year at West Point.
Is there a change in attitude or approach?
So I have the same goals. I've matured a lot. I feel like over my years, I feel like I have a lot of room to improve, but I definitely have seen growth in my mindset.
You mentioned growth and maturity. Can you sort of relate on that?
Yes, sir. When it comes to life, I've learned to embrace others and serve others. I've learned to not just think about me, but think about how I can help the people around me, because that'll eventually help me and help those. And I feel like when you help other people, you get good juju back. And also when it comes to physically and mentally on the football field, I feel like I've matured with my confidence and my ability to trust in my teammates. I feel like when I get into the quarterback room and I'm able to draw up plays and draw up everyone's job, it really enhances me on the field to be calm and collected to be able to do my job.
Obviously, we don't see the numbers in actual action, but you know whether you've improved or whatever. Do you feel as though you've improved your game, and in what areas?
Yes, sir. There's still a lot of improvement for me to do. I'm nowhere near the player that I want to be, but I feel like mainly I've matured in my ball security. That's a big thing for our team, and I feel like I've grown in my ability to cover the football with two hands when I'm in traffic, and also when I'm in meshes to be efficient in my mesh.
You've always come across as very positive, very excitable. But right, I mean, maybe it's just today, but you seem a little more restrained. Is this part of the maturing process? Is this part of the what West Point does to you?
No, sir. I'm still very excited, very energetic, and bring a lot of energy. Just finished practice. I'm not with my teammates, so I don't really have the same energy, but I'm still energetic, and if they came in here, I'll get real hype.
All right. I want to ask you sort of a position question. Uh, Quarterback is obviously a very important role in football, and yet West Point always emphasizes the 1 out of 11. Can you talk about the dichotomy of that? Because you have to be the leader as a quarterback, and yet you also want to be part of the group. Tell me about that.
Yes, sir. I look at quarterback as the voice of everyone else's opinions. I feel like it's important for the quarterback to know everyone's job and be able to decipher everyone's emotions. You have 10 other men that are very excited to do their job, but I feel like it's the quarterback's job to take control and ensure that everyone's in the right position to do their job.
And lastly, just talk about the quarterback room again. Bryson seems to be the incumbent at the moment, but tell me about your job to push him.
Yes, sir. The quarterback room is amazing. Like I said, Coach Roy does a great job at preparing us and teaching us new things that we previously did not know. Bryson's a great mentor. He's taught me a lot of things when it comes to the triple option and also reading different defenses. Kel Helms and Mitch Bowden also do a great job at assisting me when I find myself struggling in certain areas. I feel like our quarterback room is very prepared to be victorious this season.
Do you like being in the new American League?
Yes, sir. I'm very excited to see what this league brings us.
Mhm.